Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Rose Wright and I write Miraculous Ladybug fanfiction. Please enjoy this Adrienette fic, slowly then all at once. Chapter 3 Secrets. Adrien, stay behind me! Ladybug screamed as the akumatized villain shot off another blast in our direction. The lucky charm, some kind of shield or something, took the blow, crumbling before our eyes. If Ladybug was panicking, she didn't let it show. She just grumbled, "Where is Cat Noir?" Yeah, where was Cat Noir? Somehow I had been dragged into this fight after a press conference went wrong and one of my fans got akumatized. She asked me out on a date, so I said, "Thank you, I'm flattered, but I can't." And before I knew it, she grew to at least 50 meters, completely ripping a hole through the roof. I tried to run away to transform, but my bodyguard swept me up in his massive gorilla arms and wouldn't let me out of his sight. So now I was doing as Ladybug commanded, hiding behind her, feeling helpless. Ladybug attempted to distract Omni Queen, fortunately being faster. I backed up slowly to not draw attention. A chimney! That's it! I sprinted, diving behind the brick structure, and then quietly, "Blag, claws out!" Finally! Ladybug, here I come. I ran and jumped on the giant Omni Queen. "Meow, kitty's got claws," I chuckled. "You don't know the half of it." She spitted vehemently at me, taking a swipe in my direction. "About time you showed up," Ladybug said with an eye roll as I landed next to her. "And miss this? I would never, m'lady. I just got swept up in all of my adoring fans." Not technically a lie. We could have indulged in this comfortable banter all day, but the Omni Queen roared. "You are no match for me and my love for Adrien Agreste. I will take your Miraculous and give them to him as a testimony of my enduring love." Another blast that we narrowly avoided. "Adrien?" I smirked. "What's all this about Adrien? He can't compete with me. I'm way more cool, charming, and much more handsome." I ran my fingers through my hair, hoping to taunt our giant friend. "Speaking of Adrien, he was just here. Where is he?" Ladybug scanned the building behind her, seeing no sign of me. Adrien. "No time! Watch out!" Omni Queen slammed her hand down, landing in between us. The building we stood on began to crack under the pressure. I hopped on her arm, yelling, "Cataclysm!" Then placed my arm firmly on her bracelet that spelled out Adrien with some flower charms. This girl has got it bad. An Akuma flew out, fluttering in front of our faces. Another day saved. Good thing, too. I didn't really know where the Akuma was. Lucky guess. "Miraculous Ladybug!" A stream of magical ladybugs flew across the city, repairing any damage. Cracked buildings, the hole in the roof of the conference center, good as new. "Pound it!" we said in unison, one of our after-battle rituals. I yawned. "All in a day's work. I think I'm going to head home." "Wait, what about Adrien? I still don't know where he is." He's smart. He'll be fine. I bet he's already made it home." "I better check just to make sure." Typical Ladybug. Kind and considerate. Some of the many things I loved about her. "Fine, I'll see you." I had to hurry. No time. I bounded off through the sky. I had to beat Ladybug back to my house. I flipped through the window, sticking the landing, and then, "Plag, claws in!" Just in time, too. A slightly anxious-looking Ladybug perched on the edge of my window. "Adrien? Hi, you're safe." She entered, a soft expression as she approached me. And then her face shifted to anger. "How could you do that?" she said as she punched my arm. "Ow! What do you mean?" "You just left? I was so worried about you. I mean, you could have been hurt." I knew that you and Cat Noir had it handled. I thought I just needed to get out of there. You know? It could have been worse with me there. Omni Queen has some kind of infatuation for me. Oh. She thought for a second. I guess so. Sorry. It's all right, I said awkwardly, still rubbing my arm. Hey, can you stay for a bit? She checked her bug phone, then smiled. Yeah, I guess so. She sat beside me on the couch. Why was it so easy to talk to her as Cat Noir, but now I'm at a loss for words? The way her blue eyes peeked from beneath her fringe, staring up at me. My heart vibrated in my chest, threatening to take flight at any moment. So, that was some fight. She breathed out a small laugh. Yeah, but nothing we couldn't handle. I smiled back at her. What? Nothing. You just remind me of her, that's all. Marinette. Sometimes I find my feelings for Marinette tangled for these unresolved feelings for Ladybug, and sometimes they feel the same but different. I didn't quite know how to explain it. Her? A red hue appeared under her mask to her pale cheeks. Yeah, there's this girl that well, can I ask for your advice on something? I could feel my face burning. Sure. She hesitated. I stood up and rubbed my sweaty palms on my jeans, pacing in front of her. She waited patiently, her eyes looking expectantly up at me. That made me even more nervous. It made me remember how long I yearned for Ladybug to even look my way at all, but everything was different now because somehow I've fallen for Marinette. The girl I had thought of as a friend. My best friend. No matter how many times I told myself she was just a friend, I knew, and apparently so did everyone else, that she was always more than that. How do I begin to tell her that these feelings, I fumbled over my words. I didn't have to see Plag to know that he was shaking his head at me. Ladybug took my hand as I began my 10th pace past her, her smile giving me some confidence. You love her. Yeah. I sat beside her, defeated. Then tell her. Ladybug's cheeks grew even brighter. Just like that? Just like that. She squeezed my hand and I felt her warmth even underneath the layer of spandex. Thank you, Ladybug. I will. I just don't know how to start. She's beautiful and kind and amazing. She held out her hand to stop me. She probably needs to hear those things too. Just tell her what's in your heart. She gave me one last smile before her earrings let out a familiar beep. I better go. Good luck, Adrien. You can do it. I believe in you. When Ladybug said she believed in me, all of my previous anxiety faded. Somehow, I believed in me too. I zipped across Paris, landing on my balcony, Adrien's words echoing in my mind. He was in love with someone beautiful, kind, and amazing. She must truly be something special if Adrien was in love with her. With her, and not me. Not that I could blame him. When I talk to him, I become a blabbering idiot. The words of my detransformation got caught in my throat as tears rolled down my face. I sunk down, back against the railing. I wept harder than I think I ever had before, just waiting. After a minute or two that felt more like eternity, Ladybug melted away and I was Marinette again. Just Marinette. Tiki flitted to my side, saying nothing, just hugging my cheek. I don't know how long I sat there, cradling my knees, but it was long enough for dusk to become the emptiness of night. The air was quiet except for the sounds of my sobbing. I cried until I had no more tears left, and finally, sleep took me. Thank you so much for listening. If you enjoyed this, please consider liking this video and subscribing to my channel. If you made it to the end, please share if you are a Miraculous holder, who would be your Kwami and why? Thank you so much, and as always, stay miraculous!